Well, my 24mm 1.4 G Master Sony lens died on me yesterday. As you probably know, I have an A7S III and I have a 24mm lens that I do a bunch of stuff with, shoot content with. My wife uses it for her videos, and it was fantastic. We tried to do some videos the other night and it just wouldn't focus whatsoever. It was just, you walk towards it, it would track your eye, not track your eye, you know, track your face, your eye. It was just all over the place. And I tried to adjust my settings and tried to just figure out what was going on, you know, played with the f-stop, you know, switched the shutter speed, I mean, just the ISO, everything. And it just would not track whatsoever. So did some research on it, and all the symptoms my lens had was typical of motor failure inside the lens. You know, it would kind of track you towards the center of the lens, but if you stepped outside of the middle, like on the outer thirds, it would focus on it would say it was focusing on your face, but it was legitimately blurry. It was just crappy. So I did go ahead and purchase a new lens. I went ahead and purchased the Sony G Master 24-70 2.8 rather, Mark II. I went on ID.me, and you log in through ID.me, and then you search Sony, you get 10% off. And when Sony has sales, you get 10% off of whatever their sale price is. So if the lens would have waited another few weeks, you know, for another holiday, I probably could have got a better deal. But taxes and everything, it was $2,300, 23 and some change. But you know, if you're wondering why instead of getting another 24mm 1.4, I decided to get the 24-70 G Master 2 2.8. The reason is I do a lot of video, and I know there's people gonna be like, oh my gosh, the bokeh is so much better, you know, the separation is so much better on the 1.4. Listen, I live in Florida. Like, if I lived in Canada or some like dreary, cruddy whatever, then I'd worry about blurring out the background. I live in Florida, so if I take my camera somewhere, it's to film myself and my wife at that location, and wouldn't you want to see that location? So blurry background has never been a big thing to me. Like, when I first got into cameras, I was like, oh my god, I gotta have a blurry background. You know, then we went to Daytona for Bike Week, and we was doing, you know, filming all these events, and I found that I was still filming at like f11, f13, even when it was dark, because you wanted to see everything that was going on, you know, at the events. Like, it would eye focus on one person and everything else would be blurry. And what if something else was going on in the background and it was blurry? If it was blurry, you'd missed it. So I chose f2.8 because, like, even in my house, like me personally, I shoot all my videos at f5, f5.6. My wife, her videos are shot at f9, f11, something like that. There's legitimately no reason to have an f-stop of 1.4 for us. Now, if that's your thing, that's your thing, that's your jam, that's your jam. I got nothing against that, but for us, it just makes sense. That and the fact that the 24mm is an old lens. I think it came out, I can't remember if it was 2016 or 2018, but a lot of technology has happened since then, and has 4 focus motors and, you know, all these things. It's just a completely different, these new lenses are just a lot better. And at 5.6 and above, as far as sharpness goes, I mean, if you can see it, if you can squinch your fingers up and blow the picture up enough to where you can see a little bit of a difference, then, you know, sorry, I didn't mean to upset you, but as far as I could tell, I mean, these things are pretty sharp, and I set my camera up on as sharp as I can because I like the way it looks. I put it on +7 sharpness, so I I like the sharp clinical look. I know not everybody does, but I like to see what I'm seeing, you know. So anyways, yeah, that happens. So as soon as I get the video, as soon as I get the lens in, we'll shoot some videos, and I'll try to do some comparison stuff, set up the camera the same way it was with the 24 millimeter, and see if you could tell the difference on that. I'm going to say no. The next reason was it's cheaper than buying the 24, the 35, the 50. You know, all these lenses that so many people use. And again, you know, I'm not going to argue that the 1.4 primes are sharper at 1.4, but like, you know, you see these people doing clarity tests and they're like, oh, what's the clarity like edge to edge? Well, if you blow out the edges, then you got no clarity. You know what I mean? Like, just to me, the 2.8 just makes sense. It's going to save me from buying a whole bunch of primes. I mean, even the 35 millimeter 1.8 is like $900. You know what I mean? So 3 of those lenses, 9.3s is 27 plus tax. Yeah, I know I could do math that fast in my head, did you? Anyway, it just makes sense to me to get the 24-70 G Master 2.8 Mark II. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below.